Hi guys, Mrs. Cameron here. We're looking at CLT math practice test number 3. We left off at question number 93, which says, what is the area of a circle with a circumference of 16 pi meters? And given to you on your reference sheet on the CLT test is the area of the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r, and your formula for area of a circle is pi r squared. So if 2 pi r equals 16 pi, I can find out what my radius is by solving for r. And the 2, the pi, the r, what are those things all doing together when there's no plus or minus in between? We're multiplying. How do you get rid of stuff that's multiplying to cancel it out? You divide it to cancel out your 2's, cancel out your pi's. So the radius is 16 over 2. Every fraction is a division question. 16 divided by 2 is 8. Our radius is 8. Now that we know our radius, we can take that and plug it into our formula for the area of a circle. So pi times a radius squared, where the radius is 8. And 8 squared is 64. So it's 64 pi. Question number 94. A certain quadrilateral has two sets of parallel sides. Which of the following is false? So a certain quadrilateral has two sets of parallel sides. So it could be a parallelogram. Bum, 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 bum. It could be a rectangle. It could be a square. It could be a rhombus. Any of those, right? Sorry if my shapes are made out of Jell-O, but it's given me an idea of what my shape could look like. A says the measures of the interior angles of the quadrilateral must sum to 360 degrees. And I know that's true, right? I can look at my rectangle, 90, 90, 90, 90, 9 times 4, 36. So 90 times 4 is 360. That's true. Opposite sides of the quadrilateral are equal in length. Let's look at the opposite side. Same, 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 same. That's true. The quadrilateral must have at least one angle measuring 90 degrees. Well, nope. This has no 90-degree angles, and neither does my rhombus, so that's false. The measure of any two adjacent angles in the quadrilateral sum to 180 degrees. Well, that's true. Adjacent means next door. So 90 plus 90 is 180. This obtuse angle plus this acute angle would also add up to 180 degrees. So that was true. And number 95 says, a ball is thrown and travels with the given formula as its trajectory. H of t equals negative 0 and 5/10 t squared minus 2t plus 30, where t is the number of seconds after the ball is thrown, and h of t is the ball's height in feet at time t. After how many seconds will it hit the ground? Well, when it hits the ground, our height is where? Our height's 0. So we want to plug in a 0 here and find out what's t. There's a few ways you can go about doing that. You can factor this out, or you could use the quadratic formula, which is not given to you on this test. Or you could also guess and check. And I know my students in Florida have had so many tests that are not multiple choice that when they get a question like this that's multiple choice where they can guess and check, they kind of, I don't know, they kind of like doing that. That's their preferred method. So I'm going to go ahead and do that this way as well. So 4 seconds, right? That's t. Seconds is t. That's time. So if I plug in 4 for the t, do I get 0? Let's check. Negative 0.5 times 4 squared minus 2 times 4 plus 30. Does that equal 0? I know 4 squared is 16, and half of 16 is 8. So at the front, I got negative 8. And 2 times 4 is 8 minus 8 plus 30. So negative 16 plus 30 is not 0. So A is out. And then B, it says 6. I'm just going to plug in a 6 really fast. And 6 squared is 36. Half of 36 is 18. Positive times a negative is negative. Minus 2 times 6 is 12 plus 30. Does this equal 0? Negative 18 minus 12, signs are the same, so you add them up. 18 plus 12 is 30. So you got negative 30 plus 30 does indeed equal 0. So we found our answer with a guess and check. Thank you, CLT, for the multiple choice question. And then number 96 says, during a fall field trip to an apple orchard, Abdul can pick 3 buckets of apples in 1 hour, and Neymar can pick 2.25 buckets of apples in 45 minutes. Working together, how long would it take them to pick 72 buckets of apples? And all my answer options are in hours. This is an hour. This is in minutes. So I'm immediately going to take that 45 or the 1 hour, 60 minutes. I'm going to look at this in minutes at first, and then I'll convert it over to hours. So Abdul can get 3 buckets in 1 hour, and 1 hour is worth 60 minutes, while Neymar can get 2.25 buckets in 45 minutes. And so I want to find out how many can Neymar get in 60 minutes so that I can see how many she gets in an hour right here. So I just set up equivalent fractions, and for me to solve that, I'm going to go ahead and cross multiply. So I'm going to say 45 times x equals 2.25 times 60. and I got to remember my 5th grade decimal multiplication rules. Multiply with placeholder 0. 6 times 5, 30. 6 times 2 is 12, plus the 3 we carried makes 15. 6 times 2 is 12 plus 1, 13. And I multiplied by a decimal that has 2 numbers behind a decimal. So my answer needs to have 2 numbers behind a decimal. So it's 100. 35. And now to solve for x, I'm going to divide both sides by 45. Oops. And that's my cue to hurry it up. That'll make my 45s cancel out on this side, and 135 divided by 45. 45 times 1 is 45, times 2 is 90. 90, not 99, my bad, 90. And times 3 would be 135. So it's just 3. So look at that. Stinkers. Neymar also gets 3 in 60 minutes, which means Neymar can get 3 buckets per hour. How long working together would it take them to pick 72 buckets of apples? The 2 of them working together, they get 3 plus 3, 6 per hour. So to finish this question up, we just have 72 buckets divided by their combined effort of 6 buckets per hour, which will give us 12 hours of work. And that's it for this video, and I will do my best to continue working through these questions between now and when you take your CLT exam so that you can get in as much practice with these questions as you can before you have to take that test. I wish you the best, and I will see you soon. Bye.